if people were that, if you actually genuinely believed you had, which people in America seem to think is like there's a fascist dictatorship in charge. If you genuinely believe that, like in the UK as well, it's like if we genuinely believe we had a fascist dictator who gets compared to Hitler was in charge, considering everything that happened during the war, like the World War II, I think you'd be doing more about it than just going around shouting. Don't you think? If I genuinely believe, like, oh, this guy is a fucking fascist, murderous Milosevic Hitler motherfucker in the making, like, surely you like be a bit more heavy about it and go storming in with guns, and especially in America. I mean, you've got more guns than, I don't know, more guns than children. So it's not like you couldn't make it happen. I mean, UK, we had our guns taken away. We can only get shitty illegal ones. That's basically a fucking water pistol converted into a fucking Mac 10. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't got the access to firepower. You can just go, do you know what? Right, you truly that terrified of this geezer? If he was that scary, I think surely someone would have done something about it by now. But no one has. You know what I mean? It's all just talk. It's all going, people just want something to complain about every day. Oh, I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Oh, I was going to complain. That's all it is. Just whining. Oh, let's just whine for a while. Let's just whine about everything. You know, whoever's in charge, someone's going to whine about it. It's like, look, if you're that concerned, do you know what I mean? If I was genuinely concerned about stuff in my life, I'd fucking do something about it. You know what I mean? And Donald Trump is basically, apparently, like the way they put it is there's a cancerous lump on their balls, but they're not going to go to the doctor and get it chopped off. So therefore, it's probably not a cancerous lump on your balls, it's probably a cyst. Take some antibiotics and fucking pull yourself together. That's the way I see it. It is true. It is true. Ain't that bad. You go to some other countries and there's some genuine nutters in charge. You're like, fuck, damn. You know what I mean? There's lunatics out there. We've all had lunatics in charge of our countries at some point in time. Actually, probably America hasn't had a lunatic in charge. It's probably one of the only countries, because it's so young, hasn't had a proper lunatic in charge. Like a murderous fucking lunatic. You know what I mean? We had kings and shit. Kings who chopped the heads off their wives because they wanted to bang another woman. I mean, that's some lunatic fucking behaviour. You know what I'm saying? Well, I fancy banging this other bitch. Sorry, darling. I'm chopping your head off tomorrow. That's what loonies do. Do you know? I don't think America's had anything quite like that. You know? Everyone's had even Spain have had a lunatic in charge, and that's Spain. I don't know why that's important, but, you know, it's Spain. Like, you know, come on. Like, it ain't that bad. What the fuck are we talking about here? You know? America's been blessed in that respect. Like, for every president you've had, there's a whole bunch of people that love them. Like, even probably Richard Nixon and shit, like from George Bush. You know, all the ones that people really don't like. There's definitely people who love them. You know, but I would say in Germany it's quite unanimous. Hitler wasn't good. Even probably neo-Nazis in fucking Germany are like, do you know what? Hitler. Ooh. Not sure about that one. You know, they might believe what he believed, but I don't think they'd carry out quite what he did. Otherwise you'd hear about it. You know, it's just all fucking talk. So America's been quite blessed in that regard. So and Australia, I suppose, but Australia's even younger. You know, no lunatics. You know, I like, you know, a lot of African countries where they've had like at least 6 lunatics in the past 20 years. You know, remember that lunatic that used to eat children? Oh yeah, well, he was bad. Well, what about the lunatic that used to rape women? Oh, he was pretty bad too. Oh, we had that other lunatic who believed he could make helicopters explode with his eyes. He was bad as well, wasn't he? He wasn't good. You know, so always got ones like that. So, yeah. Can you imagine that? Imagine that. Imagine people who lived under Idi Amin looking at America, everyone crying their eyes out. Just going, really? It's like, our man's 8 people. Even the president of Equatorial Guinea, I'm not sure if he's still in charge, but he was in charge within the last 10 years. He was known for cannibalism. He was a fucking cannibal. He ate human beings. He ate human beings. It is a crazy world out there. Could you imagine going, oh yeah, well who's your president at the moment? Oh, you know, the guy that eats people. Can you imagine fucking saying that in a conversation and being serious? Oh, he actually eats people. Eats children. Like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, he does. He's admitted, like, it's not a rumour, he told us. He said, yeah, I eat my enemies. I eat their brains and shit. Like, what? No, like, oh my god, imagine that's your life, guy. Who's in charge of the guy that eats people? What the fuck? A lot of people in the UK worried about Boris Johnson. Well, I don't remember him eating children. Unless that comes out, I don't know. No. UK, America, we've got the choice between one idiot and another idiot. That's all we've ever had. Pretty much. For a very long time. So you can choose this idiot or choose this idiot. Which idiot do you want? Which idiot would you like? You know, it's up to you. It's a 50-50 chance of this idiot being in power, so just choose the right idiot for you. You know? Do you know what I mean? Like, say you had two best friends and both of them were a fucking embarrassment and you had to go on holiday. You know, go somewhere where the rules are a bit more tight and you're saying, well, I've got two idiot friends. Which one's going to get me in the most trouble out of my two idiot friends? I don't know, just flip a coin, I suppose. Just flip a coin, go and hope for the best. Which idiot will get us in more trouble? Which is the more useful idiot? Which is the idiot that's going to make me fucking rich? That's it. That's all. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, where I am right now, I was talking to my girlfriend, and she was just like making herself known on her government. I was like, I never knew she was political at all until the other night, and she was like, started talking about it. She's like, she wants tanks to roll up in the government themselves, like actual tanks. I said, yeah. I said, well, what happened in the elections, you think? He said, oh, they cheated, you know. Like, genuine corruption shit. Not like, you know, actual corruption instead of hearsay about Russian robots. We live in a bizarre 1960s science fiction fantasy. And it's like, oh, well, why do you think Brexit happened? Oh, why do you think the president got into power? It's like, Russian robots. It's a fucking episode of Star Trek. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like some 1960s Cold War sci-fi propaganda. There's always Russian robots did it. So you trying to tell me that Russian robots are ruling the world? Well, this is a very strange future that I've stepped into.